Hey everyone, and welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK for another pick a card reading. And today's reading is what secret feelings do they want to share with you? And just to say that it is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate, and it's timeless, so it's good whenever you're finding it. But let's get to our piles. We've got pile number 1, which says, here's this card that says resolutions. That's pile number 1 with the blue lace agate here. So there you go. Pile number 2 is letting go, a card that says letting go, and it had also with the Unakite here, the Unakite cube. And then pile number 3 that says thinking, with this little yellow bead that I've got here. So there you go, those are the 3 piles. Just go for the one that's calling for you. There might be more than one pile, and that's fine. But otherwise, I will see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome back to your reading. I hope everyone is doing really, really well. It's lovely to have you back for another pick a card reading. And so today we're doing, aren't we, what secret feelings do they want to share with you, or would they like to share with you? And you chose to come into this reading under this card that says resolutions. Strive for harmonious solutions. Okay, so we're looking at what secret feelings do they want to share with you, and the beautiful little blue lace agate here, which I'm going to put here. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see it there. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I haven't done any pre-shuffled any oracle cards today, so we're just going to do it all on screen, all on camera. So let's start with this. So what secret feelings? Thank you so much for all your comments, all your lovely comments, likes and subscribes. Really appreciate that. Sending you lots of love and light out there for doing that for me. So what is pile number 1's person's secret feelings? What secret feelings do they actually want to share with pile number 1? What secret feelings do they want to share with pile number 1? Fertility. Okay, so that reminds me of abundance, really. Fertility, abundance, being abundant, growing something, trying to grow something maybe. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Do we want another oracle card? Let's go for another oracle card. What secret feelings do they have? What does pile number 1's person's secret feelings that they have that they want to share, their secret feelings that they want to share with pile number 1? The boar and pumpkin, confidence. So we've got resolutions, confidence and fertility. Okay, so let's see what we've got in our tarot. What secret feelings does pile number 1's person want to share with pile number 1? 10 of Pentacles. What secret feelings do they want to share with pile number 1? Oh, what secret feelings do they want to share with pile number 1 here? The Chariot. What secret feelings do they want to share with pile number 1? Right, okay. Well, this is looking pretty good, pile number 1, I have to say. The overarching energy is the Knight of Wands. I mean, gosh, I feel like this person, if they haven't told you already, they definitely want to tell you that they like you, that they really do like you big time. I mean, with the resolutions, it might be that this is a situation for some of you whereby maybe you're with someone, or there's been a temporary little hiccup or some sort of separation or something like that. And I feel like this person, I felt it when I saw the fertility, because that is all about, growing something, being abundant. I felt like this person wants to grow something with you, wants to be abundant with you. And actually the boar, is an animal that likes a lot of something, isn't it? They like to eat a lot, they like to have a lot. And I feel like this person wants a lot with you. I think that's why we've got this here, and they might be striving to try and get that. Now, you've got the Ace of Cups, which shows that they want either a brand new beginning with you in love, or they want a beginning with you in love. That is the Ace of Cups. It's a brand new beginning in love. It's like an offer of love. So they might want to offer you something. They may feel confident that they can achieve that with the boar and pumpkin here. I mean, this is no mean feat because you've got the Ten of Pentacles and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And it makes me feel that this person is wanting, you know, a proper full-on relationship with you. You know, if you're, you know, if they haven't already, I feel like if they, you know, they obviously haven't already shared that with you, they kind of want that. This is like commitment. These are two cards of commitment because you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is about a committed relationship. Here we have a committed relationship where you have built up something solid and stable and secure. So I feel like that is what they're wanting to share with you, that they want a committed, stable, solid, secure foundation with you. They can see themselves having a future with you, which is something that is going to be, what they're thinking is going to be, you know, forever. It's like a forever kind of relationship. It could be marriage as well, that they're thinking, and I felt like with the fertility, maybe they were thinking they wanted to have children with you, with the fertility card here. They definitely want a lot, and this is like tens in the tarot is an excess, and it goes with, you know, the boar wanting a lot of everything. The fertility, the growth, the abundance. I feel like this person wants a lot of love with you. They want to share their love with you, and they want to share a committed relationship with you. They want it to be, you know, this is like an excess of happiness in terms of material wealth, in terms of comfort, in terms of family life, in terms of happiness in a sort of conventional relationship setup, really. Conventional in the sense that, you know, it's kind of long term, it's committed, that sort of thing. And they want to have this, you know, they feel a deep love towards you. My sense is that you've got the Chariot, which is, you know, about speed. It's about being very focused and determined to get what you want. Sometimes we say that this is the Emperor on the Chariot because he has to control that chariot and make sure these two sphinxes, the black and the white sphinx, don't veer off course, that they stay on course, they stay focused. And I think this person is saying that they are, or wanting to share with you, that they are really focused on the connection. They're very focused on you. And maybe they're focused, if it has come into separation or if there has been some issues, they're very focused on making sure that the relationship comes back into balance, that it's the focus again for you and them, that you resolve whatever issues that there might have been between you, possibly, if that is for some of you that has happened. Now the Queen of Pentacles again is you know, they see you in a very elevated way because you're showing up as the Queen, for starters, and queens, kings and queens are wise energy, but the Queen of Pentacles is just somebody who's very, very, very attractive, really takes care of herself. So I think they want to say, I really fancy you. I really find you very, very attractive. You know, you are somebody that I see that I could really have, not only somebody who's really attractive, but somebody who's very, very good at their work, very good at business, possibly, somebody who's really savvy, somebody who's very much a family orientated person, the Queen of Pentacles. So she's good at what she does, but she's also very family orientated, and somebody who's very fertile, you know, because again, she's the Queen of Abundance, and you can see this little rabbit here. She is the Queen of Abundance. So it makes me feel this person is saying that they want to have some kind of committed connection with you. They feel love with you. They feel a strong sense of purpose and focus with you and the relationship. They want you. With the boar here, I feel they want a lot of you, really, because the boar can be quite a greedy animal, and it makes me think that they really wanting a lot of you, an excess of you. So if you've come into separation, they want that back again. But if you haven't come into separation, this is maybe, you know, you're just starting off with this person, or because with the Ace of Cups, it might just be the seed that you've just begun this relationship for some of you, or it's just an initial attraction or something like that, just the beginnings. This person is seeing you as commitments material, as somebody that they could settle down with, that they could be with, that they could have a family with, that they could create a strong, a strong material base as well, because I think what they're thinking is both of you like your material comforts, and they want to be able to build that with you, you know, a good life, a happy life, a very solvent life. And there's a huge amount of passion with the Knight of Wands here, I mean, that is a very, very, very passionate card. So there's a huge amount of passion with this person. They feel a strong drive towards you. There's a lot of chemistry, but there's also love. So it's not just chemistry and attraction. There is love in this situation, and there is also a very strong desire to commit and ground this situation for it to be a very solid, stable, committed relationship. At the moment, like I say, with the Knight of Wands, it might just be in its early stages. You might just be dating, or you might have just gone out a few times, or it might be in the early kind of, the early stages of the relationship where there is a lot of attraction. But this person is thinking, the secret, thoughts or feelings are that they see long-term potential in this connection with you. They feel that you've probably got everything. But if there has been some little issue, they are looking to get a solution so that they can move the connection to where they want it to be, which is a sort of a committed situation here. So that's looking good so far, isn't it? So let's see if we've got another oracle card. So what secret feelings does pile number one's person want to share with pile number one? I feel like it's that one. Ritual, sweet corn, and we've also got the one at the bottom, which is protection. So maybe they want to protect the connection in some way. Now, a ritual, I don't know why, but I'm also thinking ceremony, ritual ceremony, and that would go with the whole kind of idea of marriage and commitment and stuff. So it makes me feel this person wants to protect the connection, and for there to be some sort of maybe with the 10 as well, because you've got 10 and you've got 9. Funnily enough, you've got another 9 here, and with the card which is 29. So this card is 29, this is 9, and this is 10. Yeah, and funnily enough, 10 and 9 is 19, and 1 and 9 is 10 again. So this, for a lot of you, this situation might have actually as well had a little bit of coming to separation, or come to the end of a cycle, or something like that, just for some of you, because 10s is all about final endings, completion, and so is 9s, again, about ending of cycles, completions, but new beginnings. So it might be that they're wanting to renew the love with you if you had a little bit of a problem or a little bit of an issue. Like they want to protect the connection. Maybe they want to invest in the connection. They want to give more commitment to the connection. Maybe before it was a bit sort of just an attraction, or just a dating thing, or just when you were hooking up or something like that with the Knight of Wands. But what their secret thoughts are is that they want to protect it. Secret thoughts and feelings is that they want to protect it, they want to commit to it. And ritual is making me think of sort of marriage and those kinds of ceremonies, really. Official ceremonies in some way. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Let's have this one. So what secret feelings does pile number one want to share? Pile number one's person want to share with pile number one. I feel like these two are coming out. What's that one? Page of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. What secret feelings do they want to share with pile number one, please? What secret feelings? No. What secret feelings? Page of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. Now just bear with me here because I'm having to put on my battery. Hey, pile number one, yeah, back in the room there. So yeah, I just had to plug in my battery there. Sorry, I had a little message come up on my screen. So maybe for some of you, this person wants to reignite something, wants to put some life back into something, particularly if there's been some issue. Now with the Page of Swords and with Page of Pentacles, those are about, pages are about new starts and new beginnings. So again, it reinforces this idea of this person wanting, with the Ace of Cups, a new beginning with you. But also, if you're in separation or there's no contact or something for some of you, they could be wanting to send you a message, telling you how they're feeling with the Page of Swords here. There also could be, be wanting to share with you that they have been, that they have maybe been looking at you, that they have been, because the Page of Swords is a little bit of a spy energy, a very curious card. So maybe they've been, trying to find ways of making this commitment happen with the 2 pages here, because they're very new energies. The Page of Pentacles is like a student energy, and it makes me feel this person wants to share with you that they've been trying to figure out ways of how you two can have a more committed connection. Now with the 7 of Pentacles, they want to grow it. So if it's, for some of you, if it's an early connection with the Ace of Cups here, or a new connection, they're busy thinking with the 7 of Pentacles how they can grow the connection. Particularly if it's, for some of you as well, as if it might be a little bit on pause for some of you. Because this is a card of being on pause with, you know, reassessing, reviewing, but with a view to growing it and building on whatever's been created before. So I feel like this person is busy with the 2 pages on either side of that, thinking and coming up with ways and studying and researching and working out and coming up with ideas about how to grow the situation, how to build the situation in a very stable way with the 10 of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles. This person definitely wants stability and commitment with you, 100%. Now, I feel like with this card here, I don't know why, but it's making me think, you know, like, I don't know if any of you are familiar with, you know, the Bronte sisters, that, you know, Charlotte Bronte, Anne Bronte, Emily Bronte, who wrote in the, you know, British female writers who wrote in the 19th century, and they did Wuthering Heights and Jane Eyre, and those stories are, you know, brilliant romances, aren't they? And they often have a sort of a hero and a heroine. And it just reminded me, I don't know why, I got the idea of Heathcliff, which is the main character in Wuthering Heights. So I feel like there's a lot of romance in this person. This person feels a lot of romance to you, towards you. And this person reminds me of a sort of romance hero in terms of also the romantic poets, you know, like Keats and Shelley and all those sorts of poets. There's a lot of romance in that poetry, and I'm just feeling that this person feels very romantic towards you. You know, this person standing on a cliff looking out over this kind of misty foreground, looking very sort of 19th century with what they've got on and everything. And I feel like this person is kind of yearning for you. There's a longing for you. There's a lot of romance in how they feel towards you. And with, I mean, I think with the story of Wuthering Heights, I mean, Cathy and Heathcliff were sort of, you know, they had this intense, passionate love for one another, didn't they? But it was also quite destructive. So there might have been some issues in this connection, or there might be just some, maybe a little bit of a mismatch or something like that, and that might be why you've got resolutions here and need to kind of work it out. And I feel like with the Three of Wands, this person is kind of waiting. I feel like because the Three of Wands has a waiting element to it. Maybe this person is waiting. Maybe they're saying, you know, I see you in such a romantic way. I'm willing to wait for you, for us to work this out. You know, because I really feel an intense, not only an intense passion for you, but an intense love for you. It has a sort of, this makes me feel, and those sort of, I mean, certainly with the story of Cathy and Heathcliff, I mean, that has got like a twin flame energy to it, you know, that sort of intense pulling together, but also, you know, pulling away from each other as well. And it just makes me feel that this person feels that for you, that they have an intense, they have intense feelings for you, and have a huge sense of romance towards you, I think, certainly, and that is what they would like to share. But let's see if we have got, what's on the bottom of the deck here? The Six of Pentacles. Well, the Six of Pentacles is about giving. It's the card of giving and of generosity, and I feel like this person wants to give, you know, wants to give a lot. It's also reciprocated energy where there's a lot of give and take. You know, this woman is giving, you know, because it's good to give to others who are more needy than ourselves. It makes us feel good, and they are receiving that money, and it's helping them. So it's a sort of a reciprocal energy, really, and I feel like this person wants the feelings to be reciprocated between you. They want reciprocated energies between you. But there's a lot about this person wanting material comfort. and being happy materially, being happy and solvent and settled and stable with you. So I feel there's a lot of pentacles here. So this person wants a that's all about commitment and stability and being solid in a relationship. So I feel this person wants that with you for sure. Now, in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the 10 of Pentacles, that is Virgo energy. Ace of Cups could be any of the water signs of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Chariot is Cancer. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus. Page of Swords could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. Seven of Pentacles, that is Taurus energy again. Page of Pentacles again, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. And the Three of Wands is Aries energy. Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy again. Quite a lot of Taurus here in your reading. And again, Taurus is all about abundance. It's about fertility. It's about being very comfortable, having a very comfortable, luxurious existence. Taurians love things that make them feel comfortable. They like to be in a comfortable environment. They like to look good. They like to, they like things that touch their senses, really. They're very sensual. But they're also very practical and down to earth. And I feel like this person's quite practical and down to earth too. But anyway, let's see if we've got any messages for you before we go. So what secret feelings do they want to share with pile number 1, please? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So somebody might be wanting to control it, or might have wanted to control it. That might be why you've got the need for resolution. I feel like this person is sort of like maybe knowing that though, because with the Three of Wands, that is like about waiting, a sort of, it's like, it has that idea of worth waiting for. I feel like this person is saying, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait for you. Or you are worth waiting for, or you are worth pursuing, you are worth, all of that. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So maybe somebody in this situation, there was some control, because it's got two cards here around control. Okay. What else have we got for part number 1, please? What feelings does this person want to share? What secret feelings does part number 1's person want to share with them? I feel like we've got 2 here. Pay attention to the red flags and then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This card always reminds me of marriage somehow and sort of a honeymoon, because this looks like 2 people and that woman's in a white dress, sort of retreating and being on their own in some way. But there may have been, and that might be why we have the resolution, there may have been some red flags in this situation. There may have been some issues in the situation. Maybe with the Knight of Wands, this person has been a bit of a player, or comes across as a little bit of a player, because that sometimes can be in the Knight of Wands energy. Somebody who just doesn't really give much to the situation, but their secret feelings are that they do want to commit to the situation, that they do want to be in the situation, that they are still very curious about you, and that they want a spark, a renewal of love in this situation. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, and welcome back to your reading. So today's pick a card reading is, what secret feelings do they want to share with you? And you chose to come into the reading under this card, which says letting go, and underneath it says letting go is sometimes necessary. So let's see how that plays out in your reading. You also came in with the Unakite here. All right. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're all doing really, really well and are happy and healthy and having a great day. But let's get straight to some oracle cards, because I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards today. So let's do that now. Let's do this one. So what is pile number 2's secret feelings that they would like, pile number 2's persons rather, secret feelings that they would like to share with pile number 2? What secret feelings would they like to share with pile number 2. I feel like 2 of them are coming out. I'm going to take those. Let's see what they say. So we have longevity, chrysanthemum. And then we have energy, orange. So longevity and energy. Right, okay. So let's see what that is. Letting go, longevity and energy. Right, okay, let's just get some tarot out. I think that might be easier, mightn't it? So let's see. What is pile number 2's? We've got the 7 of Pentacles. What is pile number 2's? Secret feelings that they want to share with pile number 2 right now. So pile number 2's person's secret feelings that they want to share right now with pile number 2. What secret feelings do they want to share right now with pile number 2? Right, okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got at the bottom here. The Lovers. Right, so that's the overarching energy. Okay. Right, so what I'm feeling here, depending on where you are in this situation with this person, I think it's important. What's important for this person is balance. I feel that this, whatever situation they're in, they want harmony and they want balance. Because this is, they want to make sure that there is a balance in their life, in all areas of their life. That's what's really important to them, because you've got that in the centre of their reading. And with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles, they want to be settled and stable in some way. Also with the Seven of Pentacles, you've got quite a lot of Pentacles here. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And Pentacles, it's all about stability, I was going to say longevity actually, but, security, being comfortable. So it's important for this person that they are in a stable relationship. Now it could be that with the Lovers card here, because Lovers is all about choice, having choices in love. So it could be that you are in a stable relationship with this person at the moment, but they're having thoughts that somehow things are maybe not quite right, and that might be why you've got the Lovers here. That they are considering sort of choices and options. They are not we don't necessarily know that they're looking at other options and choices, but they are considering all their options, maybe in terms of something else giving them a more balanced or stable situation. It could be that's going on for them. They do want longevity in a relationship. That is important for them, but it has to have some excitement. So maybe if you're in a connection with them, they are, because that almost might go with a Lovers card, where they feel that they maybe don't have enough excitement in the situation, and that could be why they may be considering letting go, or maybe you're considering letting go and they are aware of that, because the letting go could relate to you. So maybe both of you are considering letting go of this situation. Maybe you have already, with the Seven of Pentacles, come into separation with this person, and it's more like on pause, because the Seven of Pentacles is about taking a step back, pausing in a situation. So maybe you're on a bit of a break or something from this person, for some of you, and they are considering their options with the Lovers card here, because that does talk about options and choices. But what's really important for this person is that they have balance. They really need balanced, stable, committed energy if they're going to be in a situation with somebody. Something like that. It could be that the other way around is that they are in a stable, committed situation, but that you are somebody that they also really like, with the Lovers card here, because the Lovers can talk about, like I say, choices and options. So it could be that they're in a stable situation, and maybe they realise they need to let something go in order to be with you, because you're igniting their energy, you're igniting them in some way. So it could be that they're in a long-term situation, stable situation, but there's an attraction, a real traction and heat with you, but they have to let something go in order to have maybe a new beginning with you, maybe a new start with you. And at the moment, it's kind of like they're in a position of this kind of choice, and their secret feelings are that they are considering choices and options. That is what they are doing right now. But they definitely want stability and security with the Page of Pentacles here, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Pentacles. This isn't a person who likes to... I don't think this is really a person who likes to take risks, pile number 2. I don't think riskiness is in their nature, really. I think they're quite stable and solid, but something maybe about you has ignited a passion within them, really, because energy, energy has got the orange, is the colour of the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is the second chakra, which governs sexual energy and creativity. So maybe there's something in their situation with you that that has kind of got them going, really, because we've got the Lovers card here. I mean, the Lovers card is a very significant card in love reading. It can talk about soulmate, twin flame energies, really. But this person doesn't like, I don't think this person is keen on tumultuous energy. Because in this two little cups that being, I mean, Temperance is often a sort of a mixing and a kind of blending card, really, to get the right balance. That's what this angel is doing, mixing and blending to get the right balance for something. But they're all the rainbow colours, really, here, aren't they? So I feel like this person really needs balance, because to me, rainbows signify lots of things. But to me, they always signify the 7 colours of the 7 chakras. And when those are in balance, then we're in balance internally in ourselves. And I felt this person needs to be in a balanced situation to help them to feel internally balanced. It's really important for them. So then that way they're not going to do anything risky, but there's something about maybe this, their secret feelings are that this situation maybe with you is creating a lot of sexual energy for them, but it might mean them letting go of something else. So that's the other way in which you could read that. But let's see what we've got in terms of a message card. What is pile number 2's secret feelings that they want to share? And that they see you as a really significant relationship with the Lovers card here. I think that's what they want to say, is that they see you as a very significant relationship. But maybe it's, if you're on pause, it's sort of like you're at a make or break time. And it's either you let go of the situation or, you commit to the situation, maybe. Pay attention to the red flags. So maybe there have been some red flags. There's quite a few cards in this reading that came up in pile number 1. So if you feel drawn to pile number 1, you might want to listen to that. So the signs are cautioning you. So maybe there are some red flags for this person in this situation, particularly if they're in a committed situation and they see you as an attraction in some way. Something like that. But anyway, let's do this. Let's ask. So let's have another oracle card. Let's see. What is part number 2's person's secret feelings that they want to share? What secret feelings do they have that they want to share with part number 2? What secret feelings do they... I keep getting drawn back to that orange, and I just feel that there's a lot of attraction still in this connection. I feel like this angel is very attractive, and also this Lovers card here. I just feel like this person sees you maybe as a sort of temptation, really. Luck, duck, and chrysanthemum. Card number 10. See, that's 2 and 8 is 28. That's 10. This is 10. 3 and 9. That's 12. So a couple of 10s there. So 10s is about endings of cycles, completion and new beginnings. So maybe, for some of you, this person might be considering, if you're on pause, they might be considering endings, but there's still a huge amount of attraction in the situation. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. What is pile number 2's person? What are secret feelings? Maybe you have come into separation. Maybe you have let go, but this person still feels a strong connection to you, a strong pull towards you. But what's is pile number 2's person? What secret feelings do they have that they want to share with partner number 2? What does their person want to share with them? Last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. So maybe with the 7 of Pentacles, you know, and the letting go, you are on pause in this situation, or this situation has been let go of. Or this person is thinking of needing some space to reevaluate with the 7 of Pentacles here, to regain balance. You know, possibly, you know, looking at other options in some way, or what choices there might be there for them. That might be a specific message for some of you. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. So I'm not going to take that and ask the question. What secret feelings do they want to share? So maybe they want to share, look, I need some space. I need to reevaluate. I need to reassess. I need to, you know, I need to regain my balance. It's really important that I have my balance. So what feelings does pile number 2's person want to share with pile number 2 right now? What feelings do they want to share with pile number 2 right now? These two, which is the 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Feelings do they want to share? The 9 of Wands. And yeah, okay. And the 2 of Wands is the overarching energy. I think the secret, yeah, I mean, I think this person, to be honest, I think there is still a huge attraction towards you with the energy card here. But I feel like this person is feeling stuck in the connection, maybe with the 8 of Swords, or feeling challenged with the 9 of Wands. The 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. They're both cards of challenge, of competition, of yeah, of kind of maybe there's been some you know, arguments, or I feel this person feels blocked off. That's what they want to share, is that they feel blocked off. They feel a bit trapped in the situation, maybe a bit stuck. They want, I feel like they do want space. I feel like they are thinking, I need some space. Something maybe about the connection is making them feel that that it's not, maybe it's not right for them. 2 of Wands is the overarching energy, which is feeling, again, a little bit stuck. 2 of Wands is about sort of waiting, but it could be also about choices. This might be a 3-way situation that you're in, because you've got the Lovers and you've got the 2 of Wands, and it makes me feel that maybe this person is feeling that there are choices, either one that's committed, somebody that they're already committed to with a longevity, and somebody that's new, or somebody that is igniting all their passion and fire, but is maybe making them feel a little bit off kilter in some way as well. So I feel this person is kind of like unsure of this connection, if I'm honest. They're unsure, and they're maybe thinking that that they need to release it, or let go, or clear their mind, or have some space, reevaluate, because maybe in some way it's knocking them off balance. It's making them feel out of kilter, and there are choices that they need to make, really, with the Lovers card and the 2 of Wands. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles underneath the Balance card. I feel like this person is wanting to hold on to the status quo. So if this is a 3-way situation, I think it might be, this person is feeling that they need to hold on to the status quo. So whatever the status quo, because that's going to give them balance. I feel like what I was saying before, this person doesn't really like taking major risks, anything that's going to knock off their sort of like everyday balance. That isn't what they like to do, and that's might be why they're holding on to something that maybe isn't working, but it's giving them some sort of stability or security. So they're sort of shutting off anything else that might come in to knock them off balance in some way. That could also be what's going on here. And maybe the paying attention to the the red flags is a message to you, pile number 2, that this person is probably not going to, is probably not going to commit to this situation. Probably does actually want to let go of something, or because although it might be very tempting, for example, it's not going to give them what they think is a balanced situation, or they're going to be too they're too interested in just sticking with what they've already got, really. So they close themselves off to any other potential that might be in another connection or with somebody else, really. They're only going to go for what is the sensible option, or the option that they've already got, something like that. But let's see what else we've got. What are their secret feelings that they want to share? What secret feelings does pile number 2's person want to share with pile number 2? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. There's a little bit of a mixture there. This person might be quite mixed. And that might be why you've got the Lovers and the Two of Wands, because they're in two minds. It could be that they're in two minds about this connection. But I feel they're quite blocked. They're quite blocked. They're quite stuck. They're quite set in their ways. They're a little bit defensive. Might be quite hard to read for you, pile number 2. Might be quite hard to actually access them emotionally, because there's not really many cups in this spread at all. So I feel like this person is sort of like, so maybe the letting go is a message to you, to maybe that you might want to let go of the situation in some way. Or they might be in this kind of mixed state where one minute they're thinking that they want to trust the situation, they want to get to know you, but then thinking, oh, you know, I'm not really sure. I think the secret feelings are that they are maybe confused and conflicted about how they're feeling in this connection. And that's probably why you've got the Lovers and the Two of Wands, because the Lovers is about making choices like this, and the Two of Wands is doing this as well, is weighing it all up. So I feel like this person is conflicted, and that might be why they've got to clear your mind, because they need to have space to clear their mind in some way. But anyway, pile number 2, that has been a reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome back to the reading. So today's reading we're doing, aren't we? What secret feelings do they want to share with you, or they'd like you to be in on? So you chose to come into the reading under this card that says thinking. You may be on someone's mind, okay, and then also the yellow bead as well. So let's put that there. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're all very happy and healthy and having a great day. So let's start off with some oracle cards here. So let's see. What secret feelings does pile number 3's person... Oh, I've got one here. Now this came out in pile number 1. So if you feel drawn to pile number 1, this card, number 10, which says Ritual, you might want to listen to pile number 1. What secret feelings does pile number 1, not pile number 1's person, sorry, pile number 3's person want to share with pile number 3? What secret feelings? What's this one? Apple, continuance. Apple. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. See that? Let's have a look at our tarot. Let's start off with our tarot. So what does pile... So I definitely think with the thinking, that you certainly are on their mind. I think there's a lot of thinking going on about you. You occupy their thoughts a lot. I mean, 10, you've got 10, and 10s is about final endings and completion. So this might be for some of you that you're asking about somebody that you're in separation from, but you're still on their mind. Funnily enough, when it says continuance, 26, 2 and 6 cancels down to 8, and 8 is all about achievement, work, you know, building something up, progress, order. So this person might be wanting to bring back order or something like that back into the situation if it's coming to separation. Let's see. So what secret feelings does pile number three's person want to share with pile number three? What are secret feelings that they want to share? The Five of Swords, the Magician. What secret feelings do they want to share? King of Wands. Secret feelings do they want to share with pile number three? Secret feelings. And the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. Okay, and the overarching energy is the Five of Cups. So this person, I think you almost definitely, for a lot of you, might be in separation from this person. I think that's probably why I picked up on the 10. I feel like if you are in separation from them, because you've got the Five of Swords and you've got the Five of Cups as the overarching energy. Now the Five of Cups is, a card of disappointment. It's a card of loss, lack, disappointment, emotionally feeling unhappy. Emotionally maybe not sort of very much focused on sorrow, so not really being able to see any happiness in the situation or any potential for happiness. So you might be in sort of separation from them because you've also got the Five of Swords here. Now the Five of Swords is a sort of card again of kind of winners and losers, really. So I feel like you know, it can often show like you've got these two dead crows here, you've got this crow standing up victorious, really. So somebody's lost and somebody's won. And I feel like with this person that they are thinking still, if you're in separation from them, they're very much still thinking about this connection, and I think they might be wanting to recreate it in some way. Because with this Two of Wands, now Two of Wands can sometimes mean a little bit of procrastination, a little bit of waiting, but it can mean making preparations, because aces are all about the seed of something, when you plant the seed for something, and twos is kind of waiting to see whether that something is going to amount to anything. Now these two crows look very chummy together, and it does remind me as well with the flowers here. It's almost like a little marriage situation here, isn't it? I feel like they're sort of like so connected, and all this blossom here. It makes me feel like they are thinking, or what they share, they sort of like want to say is that they still have a strong feeling or a strong bond with you. So if you're in separation from them, they definitely feel a strong bond with you still. But there might be some sorrow as well in it, or some defeat, or they might feel a bit of a defeat really in the situation, but they still want it. And with the Magician card, that's all about manifesting something. So I feel like this person wants to manifest the connection with you again. They feel a strong sense of desire still for you and the connection, because you've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is all about passion, desire, go-getting energy, but the King is wise energy. So I feel like this person, maybe this person is thinking, oh, maybe I was a bit silly before, maybe I didn't treat pile number three right in some way, but now I am wiser, or they wanted to say to you, I am wiser, I've got more wisdom now, and I am wanting to create something with you, with that wisdom, something better where we can be sort of together, almost like together, because these two crows look so lovey-dovey together, don't they, with all these beautiful little flowers. And I feel like, I don't know why, this is making me feel like a little sort of canopy, not a canopy, what's it called? It's not a canopy. Oh gosh, what's it called? Like a gazebo or something like that, like where you might have a ceremony in some way, where you kind of get married outside or something like that. It's just making me think that, because you've got the ritual card as well. So I'm thinking of ceremonies, rituals, that sort of thing. So I feel like this person is wanting to share that although you might be in separation and there might be heartache and loss, they are not, they're not happy. They're spending a lot of time thinking about you. They're not happy in that period of separation, and they want to continue it. They want to continue, they want to continue and build on the connection. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And then there's still a lot of passion. But also with this little red rose here, you've got little white roses, a lot of roses here in these cards, these two cards here. And roses to me are always a symbol of love. You've got white roses, you've got red roses, you've got a little red rose here. So I feel like there's still love in this connection. What they want to share is that they still feel love for you. And also got this little infinity sign here above. So they may be seeing you as somebody that they want to spend their life with, and that they are thinking a lot about that you're really on their mind. But let's see what else we've got. What other secret feelings does pile number 3's person want to share with pile number 3? Or it could be that if you're with them and that you're just going through a difficult time, where you've got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, they just want you to know that you are still someone, that you still very much occupy their thoughts, you're still very much in their mind, you're still the main person for them. And that with the Magician card, you can both rise up out of this difficult situation and continue and, get stronger even. What is pile number 3's secret feelings that they want to share? Pile number 3's personal secret feelings that they want to share with pile number 3. Heart-to-heart conversations, yeah. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That might be what they're thinking, that they want to have heart-to-heart discussions with you, that would maybe help the situation in some way. I mean, maybe somebody's more, because in this picture, I always feel like somebody's more willing or putting more effort in than the other person. So maybe there's been a little bit of a lack of balance or something in the situation before, or maybe there's been something that has... maybe that caused it to come into separation, where somebody wasn't putting in as much effort as the other person. But I feel this person is now saying, I want to be in this situation with you, in this connection with you. Let's see what else we've got. Let's have what that is. What secret feelings does pile number 3's person want to share with pile number 3? What secret things do they want to share with pile number 3? This one is the Crow and Dogwood Intelligence. So that might go again with the thinking, where they're giving it a lot of thought, a lot of, that they're trying to be intelligent about ways in which to revive, maybe, with the Magician here. Let's see if we've got that one. What other secret feelings do they want to share? What's pile number 3's person want to share with pile number 3, please? What's that one? The Bear. The Bear and Cedar Leadership. Now, the bear always reminds me about a bear coming out of hibernation. So maybe this situation has been in hibernation. And they now want it to come out of hibernation. They want it to come out of being in separation, possibly. And it's got leadership. Maybe they want to take the lead and come forward and recreate the situation again. So maybe it's been in a long... separation, because bows go in hibernation for the whole of winter, don't they? So maybe, that's happened. Bear and Cedar. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. What secret feelings does pile number 3's person want to share with pile number 3, please? What secret feelings do they want to share with pile number 3? So we have the 10 of Cups. Oh gosh, the 4 of Cups, the Judgment card, and the 5 of Cups. Oh, there's a lot of mixed energy there. And the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So they may have some fears and doubts if you're in separation about coming forwards again, because you've got the 4 of Cups and you've got the 5 of Cups. I feel like maybe they're thinking, that maybe you possibly wouldn't be interested. And with the 5 of Cups, you've got the 5 of Cups twice. Did you have the 5 of Cups? No, we had the 5 of Swords. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Cups twice. So I feel like this person's a lot of disappointment and unhappiness in this connection for this person. They feel like a lot of disappointment and unhappiness around it. But again, it might be that they, or maybe they're feeling that you feel a lot of disappointment and unhappiness with the situation, because with the Five of Cups, there's always the Two of Cups just behind them that they can't see, that they can never see, because they're too focused on the Three Cups that have spilt. That is where all their focus is, you know, to focus on the negatives of the situation. So maybe they are feeling that you would be not very responsive if they came back towards you. Because here we have the Four of Cups here with somebody, again, not interested in a cup that's being offered to them. Not interested, and it comes right under the Magician. So out of them wanting to create something, recreate something again, they may be thinking that you would not be interested in that. But they definitely do want it, because we've got the Ten of Cups here, which is all about emotional. So out of the Five of Swords, which is defeat, winners and losers, loss, lack, separation, we've got the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, them wanting to have this kind of incredibly happy situation again. They may even want to, and it goes with the two of Wands here, with these two crows, comes right after that really, which is this sort of like emotional happiness and, you know, long-lasting connection with you, built on emotional fulfillment and happiness. I mean, the Ten of Cups is the Ten of Cups energy. And also the Judgment is about rising up. So they want the situation to rise up, to be better, to you know, maybe there's a call to action as well. So maybe they're thinking they want to take action, or their secret feelings are that they would love to take action. But maybe they're thinking, because you've got these Four of Cups and Five of Cups, that you are not interested, and that might be why they're a little bit, with the Two of Pentacles here, in two minds about whether to, you know, to approach you again if you're in separation. So they're probably, what their secret feelings are is that they are thinking, I think, about coming back towards you, because I'm pretty certain that most of you are in separation in this situation, to having a heart-to-heart conversation. But they are worried, they have fears, doubts about whether you would be responsive to that, whether there's been too much heartache and disappointment in this situation for you to be responsive. And so it's maybe making them sort of dither and delay possibly in moving forward, in taking action. But I feel they will do that, because the Judgment card is a call to action, and it comes right under the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is very confident. But it just might not be immediately, because you've got the Two of Pentacles here underneath the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, like I say, is loss, disappointment. It may have been a lot of hurt in this situation. It may just be that it's, you know, recently happened, and there's been too much hurt and disappointment to move on it too quickly. But I think this person is thinking, I want to continue on in this connection. I want us to recreate this connection. I want to maybe even deepen my commitment towards the situation. But I'm just not sure that pile number 3 is really going to be interested in doing that, because I see pile number 3 as my ultimate happiness. So in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Five of Swords is Aquarius energy. King of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Two of Wands is Aries. Ten of Cups is Pisces. Four of Cups is Cancer. Five of Cups is Scorpio. And Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. So there you go. Those are just some of the astrological signs. But let's have some more message cards here. What secret feelings does pile number 3's person want to share with pile number 3? I definitely feel if you're in separation, they're not happy being in separation. It's not something that they much prefer to be with you in this little Two of Wands. It just looks like a very cosy card to me, and I feel like they want to be there. They don't want to be in this kind of like state of grief and upset and loss. I think they're finding that quite hard to deal with. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, I think they're trying to stay optimistic. You know, because they want to move, they want to, you know, build on it. They want to continue it and build on it, on the connection. What other secret feelings do they want to share? Just pile number 3 doesn't want to share. With pile number 3, please. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, what else have we got? Anything? What else? Secret feelings. There's pile. I mean, maybe it's because, you know, we're having a reading on secret feelings, aren't we? That they want to share. So maybe they haven't shared this with you before. Maybe they didn't. Maybe that's what caused the separation and the heartache, because somebody wasn't honest. Somebody wasn't either themselves, or maybe they did something in the connection that was harmful, that was wrong. But I feel like now they're wanting, with the Judgment card, for things to be better, for it to rise up. But maybe a lot has happened, and that's why they're thinking that you would not be responsive to them. Okay. What is... that might be why you've got the heart-to-heart conversations, because you really need to talk out. You know, whatever behaviour has gone on in the past, particularly if it's been any sort of deception or tricky behaviour, then that needs to be sorted out, doesn't it? What else does Pal Secret Feelings? Does Pal number 3's person want to share? With pile number 3, maybe they want to drop the mask. If they did wear a mask before, maybe they don't want to. Maybe they just want to drop that mask, and that's what the conversation is about. You know, they want to be more themselves, really. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So maybe there is new. Maybe this is new love for some of you. Maybe this is new love in some way, and maybe it's something about, you know, that this person has had a lot of heartache, has had a lot of issues, has had a lot of problems in the past. But, you know, they want to, you know, and they're still carrying a bit of baggage, maybe with the 4 and the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, and they want to, you know, have a new start. Or maybe it's just about a new start with you. I feel like it might be more about a new start with you, actually. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.